Oh, I've been talking to myself. Yeah, morning guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, Max, the stream quality has gone up quite a bit. You can't tell I got a new mic, and I've also bought a new audio mixer, so you can hear. Ah, that's really loud. All right, so and I've been hosting Spartan Trading. I've been working with him, who's a 15-year technical trader. Why am I not? Oh, I'm not hearing him because my wires aren't plugged in.
This is the trend that it can go back to if it gets rejected. Well,
One sec, guys.
Still see otherwise just continuation momentum play from to go back a little bit. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller here. NBEV gotta go back just a tiny bit here. So we're just looking at the weekly here, and you can see kind of the resistance levels are obviously $6.91.
So
and then
my audio, I've got
$7.18.
Spartan set up on the right.
Let me just pull it back a little bit more. There we go. Okay.
You guys getting any static?
The daily here.
Getting a lot of static.
Support. Some support at. Whoops. Let's zoom up on the daily so I can show you exactly the level. Oops, 605. And if that breaks, we got room down to that 560. So another continuation play from Friday here. Watch the pre-market. I mean, we are flagging, and we already know where it has room to, that 690 level. You can see it's trading within a channel to the upside. Typically what happens, guys, is when you do get the upside on these stocks, especially these smaller stocks pre-market, if you swung that thing overnight, what's your inclination if you gap up $1 or $2? Everyone's going to want a profit take, so watch for pullbacks on these things.
Yeah, I've been looking into options. I actually have a Activision call.
So I'll just screenshot this one so I can post it into the pre-market notes. Guys, if you're new to the chat today, we use Discord for the text chat. And I would like you, if you're new, just to quickly read through the announcements. Top of the Discord chat, there's a little thing that says announcements. I'll just click on it and show you. Click on this, gives you a little bit of summary of how things are done here. I broke down the channels, what they are. Basically, tells you who the mods are. Just a little quick reading right through it, help you out in the end. Pre-market tickers on watch. This is where I'm going to be posting in the morning. I'll post the news. And then basically I like to go through the tickers, break them down technically, show you guys the levels. And then I'm going to write out an action plan in terms of, kind of the two ways that they can go.
I'm going to grab some coffee. You guys hearing
as we go through these tickers. So for the first one right now, the BEV and TLRI, just going to upload that. And I'm just going to write up a little thing here, and then we'll move to the next ticker. And then basically right before the market opens, if South Beach sees anything, he'll come on the mic, let us know. And then we'll do a quick little summary before the bell. And then once the bell occurs, I'll be guiding on the open. So just a quick little summary of the action plan here. Oh, and hopefully you guys like that newsletter that we sent out yesterday. We'll make it look a little bit better next week, but I think it looked pretty good. I think we'll typically do the SPY, the FANG, and then maybe in the future we'll talk about a little bit more on the commodity side or something like that. But I'll have to basically follow up with Beth and see what her thoughts are. A couple single names, obviously, that we'll be watching this week. So anyway, so TLRY, basically again, TLRY. 167.7 is the 50%. We have retrace level. This is our line in the sand. So if we cannot break that bib level, we'll pull back towards the 153 support, which is the 50 EMA on the intra. That breaks. We'll pull towards 146 hourly support. I'm leaning bullish on Tilray. If it can pull back a little bit into that 50, we'll be watching it for it to hold. That'd be a great place to add into it long. See if it holds first when it does pull back into it, and then we'll get a pop, probably retest that area fairly quick. If you're in it from Friday with me, I want you to hold your swings, guys. Hold the rest of your swings. I think we can get some serious continuation on that thing. The Bev. Breaking out pre-market. Room to $6.90 on the open. This breaks. Should push to 718 quick. Big res there. If the res holds up, watch for pullback towards that $6 level. Someone's mic's on. I'll turn it off in a sec. So 6 support. That breaks. Room to 560 on profit taking. We'll watch for a curl down there. Okay. On the Bev, I'm leaning bullish out the gate.
On him.
But basically, I'm looking for bullish move towards 697.18, and then some selling into it, and then some profit taking on a pullback. That's what I'm looking for on those two. Now let's take a look at IGC. Let's take a look at
beat me.
Yeah,
I'm an extra early this morning.
Actually, no.
I need some extra coffee too.
Tesla, IGC. One sec, guys. Someone's mic's on. Oh, it's Diego. Diego, your mic's on. I'll turn it off. There we go. So Tesla, as you know, big gap up. I'm going to reverse that. I'm going to put IGC over there and Tesla on this side because I don't need the EMAs on it. Tesla, we already know how Tesla trades. It always trades in a weekly range. Always, 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 always. So Tesla in the weekly range. What levels are we looking at? We're looking at a couple different levels to the upside. Mainly this, right here, 313 level. If that breaks, it's going to have room towards that 320. So this 313 level was the line in the sand, I believe, on Thursday. So we're going to be
I've been
either to hold up or break.
Messing around with options.
Tesla. On a pullback, we can see it pull back all the way towards this.
See what my Activision
on the open
like
profit taking. If that breaks, it's going to have a little bit more room to that 300. I'm inclined to think that we will get profit taking on the open, but we'll look for a
Activision broke its second flag up to 84.40.
I don't think it's done, but I do think that there will be some profit taking on the open. Why? Well, I mean, it's up 40 points. Everyone's going to be wanting to lock some in there. So Tesla, basically looking for some profit taking on the open. Pull back towards the 305 support level. That breaks, room to 300. Watch for this area to hold. And a push. Back to the 313 weekly range area.
What's leaps? Is that where you own the underlying stock and you sell puts and calls while it runs? Morning, Mike.
Slight profit taking, and then a push.
Oh, I am.
Just watch that pre-market downtrend break, essentially. IGC. Let's take a look at IGC. We already know where it has room to, which is that pre-market high of the 850, the upside there. As Beth stated, they have a $15 million ATM, which is not really a big deal, considering they were doing what, like, oh, they only did 100 million shares last day. Yeah, they're going to be fine. This is, just a tiny bit of lock in some money, so it's not a big deal at all. Couple different areas I'm looking for. Basically, we have this pre-market and from last day's head and shoulders area, which is this 766, 770 area. If this breaks in the pre-market, we're going to be able to push back towards that 850. I think it probably gets to about 820 and gets starting to see a sell-off profit taking. Want to go back towards this trend. If the 750 area breaks, you'll get a pull towards that 670 on profit taking. So 2 ways to play it. Either 77, so worth watching.
Okay, yeah.
77
kind of similar
area
to
to upside.
Protected puts equity thing.
This res breaks.
Or, yeah.
We have room towards the 820 to 850 level. Watch for topping up there. 750 breaks. You will see a pullback towards 710. Or
Hitting 70K subs.
that breaks room to 670.
YouTube, it looks like.
I'm getting bullish on this one. I don't think it's done. So that's these two. I'm going to take a screenshot of that and then we'll upload it as well. The other thing that I just want to quickly mention, guys, is we also put basically anything that's in play. We're going to have it up on the left side here. So you'll even if you're not away from, even if you are away from the screen, you can kind of see what's in play already. Down here on the left side of the screen, you can see all the alerts that I set that get triggered. The way that I operate is I go through a lot of charts. I set up alerts at trigger areas, basically resistance breaks or support breaks where they meet my criteria in terms of risk reward is extremely.
Today I'm going to be trading with
4 to 5 to 1.
Larger size paper account.
So
think about just getting the $3,000 intro or student account with Tradenet.
Some long positions,
just so I don't have to worry about
most likely
losses and
stuff. To the long side just because the market's been so bullish and there's so many bullish setups. But that's what this
here's the cheat sheet with the $3,000 account. Basically, I'll be only risking 2% for $50 until the strategy works itself out.
Copy. I'm gonna delete it. There we go. Whoops.
I'm going to try to dip buy IGC at 94. A light starter. And I do need to redo starting calculator. Let's do 20% starters.
Make it more neat. And the last two that we're going to be looking at, AKRX and COM. So this AKRX is basically a free Fresness. I can't even say the name. But anyways, they backed away from the deal, which was a $4.38 billion deal, which this thing, if you remember, it was in the 30s for, the better half of the beginning of this year and the rest of 2017, this thing should be pulling down quite a bit more. I mean, this is pretty big, significant loss of that deal there. So if you look at the daily, I had to go back, at least 10 years, or not 10 years, sorry, like 7 years to figure out where the next support levels are. I think this is going to be pulling to 615 fairly quick, which is right. Where's the levels? Right around here. 620 area, and then if it pops towards this 764 short, if that 620 breaks, it's gonna have room all the way down to $5. I think this thing's pretty much done. So I'll be watching for this one for basically an all-day fader.
It's channeling
any
on its
sort
weekly
of
channel.
Pop, I think it's going to be.
It could be a decent long.
So on
if it
AKRX
recovers, depends on.
What we're going to be
I'd wait
for
about 30 minutes before I traded it.
If this pops to the upside,
it could continue down.
Watch for a break of the uptrend and short it. 7.5. First resistance level. But wait for confirmation. So if this does pop on the open, basically the 7.5 is the first resistance level, but don't just short into it. Wait for it to actually show you some topping. Wait for that uptrend to break, and then we can scale into that thing. All-day fader, in my opinion. 680 breaks. Room to 615. That breaks, room to 5. Basically, once you get in this thing short, and it will be fading, just move your stops down the entire day. Not when you want to cut off. It's just going to be, slow and steady sell off, in my opinion. The COM had earnings come out. They missed. And what we're looking for on this COM is essentially a pullback towards the lower 40 level. It was trading in an uptrend channel, which it now broke with the earnings. This 41.25 area is basically where I'm
broke my calculator.
If this pops to around $44, you can look to get into it short. I don't think it's going to go much more than that. So let's just pop this thing back to the intraday chart. Very simply put. So COM breaks 43 on the open, should have room towards that 41.50 level. 41.25. So it breaks the 43. It's going to fade towards 41.25. So you can get into it short on that break of that support. Someone's mic's on again. Mods, if you do come into the chat, just make sure that you just quickly take a look to see if your mic's on or not. You can click on participants, and then you can see your mic. Or after your mic's on. I'll just turn it off. No worries. And on COM, basically leaning short on any sort of pop. So I'm looking for a pop and then a fade on that one. Easy enough. Just get rid of this. We're basically good to go. And this should be, a little bit higher. I'm going to go through the FANG as well, just very quickly. But, just screenshot this. We're good to go on this in this regard.
Bit.
Hopefully when I chart out these levels, guys, you're picking up on kind of what I'm looking at in terms of support and resistance areas. Should be fairly helpful. This is how I learned, just by watching people, and then basically trial and error. Oh, perfect. Everything that I typed out didn't save. Awesome. One sec, guys. I gotta retype this out very quickly.
Yeah, I'm paper trading Miller.
Damn it. I'm gonna turn off my mic so I can just do this very quickly, and then I'll pop back on.
Messing with the boxes. Quit. Morning insanity.
Hey, sorry about that. Just had to turn it off so I can just type it quickly. Can I get an invite to the Discord room? Yeah, absolutely. One sec, guys. What I'm going to be doing every single morning is and what you guys need to do as well, please post your emails in the email check area. I was just removing people last night that didn't post it. I know a lot of you people were in, but there's no way for me to look at your Discord name and then associate it with your email unless you post it there. So if you don't, I will have to remove you. If you guys subscribe to the newsletter, you don't get it until the next one gets sent out. Spar, I'm looking to start scooping up some gold.
Thanks for sharing those
once it
Twitter
breaks
posts.
down daily from their earnings in 2 weeks, but prior. Watch for South Beach. He's going to let you know probably on the banks at some point. And when he says go, I would go. I just sent it, Duffer, in the Zoom. I'm gonna put the Discord thing in the Zoom every single day. It's just easier. Instead of sending it to people, I can just send it in the group and then everyone can just click it. Okay, let's quickly go through the FANG. Watch your tail ray, guys. It's starting to curl up. Premarket. Tesla's holding the range support, which looks good. Apple. So on the newsletter that we sent out, basically I was looking at this little area right there. I'm sorry, this 227. Basically, this 227 breaks right now. We got room to 228.27, and if that breaks on the open, we're going to go towards those all-time highs. So we can get a pretty nice push now that we're over that area towards that 228.30. This is the line in the sand, 228.20. Sorry, I should say. That needs to break on the open. We still, we look really good. On the SPY, obviously, we gapped up on that NAFTA news. The big area on the SPY is that actual downtrend on the daily that we've been talking about. Another thing that was charted on the on that newsletter there. So as long as we can hold that area, we should be fine for continuation, and this should be up a little bit more. On the market there. Take a look at the Netflix. Netflix, the area of resistance is this range, 377.51. Now that we're over it right now in the pre-market, we're looking for continuation back towards that 283 area. The 281 is actually our next resistance point on the Netflix there. So as long as we can hold above that 277.80 area, we should get our push. Facebook pulling back in the, whoops, not really pulling back. It's a little bit down in the pre-market. I'm still looking for this thing to push up off the bottom. I think with the market so bullish, if the market starts to push more out of the gate, we're going to see money flow into this stock. Just needs to break that 165, and then we'll push towards that 167 level. Amazon, beautiful daily. This is going to go to all-time highs. There's no question. This 2027 area is our key. We have to get above that 2027 area and hold above it. So basically, last day's highs. Beth already talked about this. That's our line in the sand. If it does not get above that level, it's going to be stuck between the range of 1992 and that 227 area. So watch that. Can I discuss BA? Yeah, I will go through BA in a second. Google, beautiful daily, should have more room to the upside. It's this 221 area, 1221 area is where it has room to, which is the top part of the range. So watch for a push into that area. That's your line in the sand. You will most likely see some selling into that area.
Jake, I have passive income.
I think
make money every day.
I think it was. So let's take a look at BA. You know me. I love BA. And
don't
what did it
spam
do?
caps.
Guys,
that,
what did BA do? What did I tell you what was going to happen when this breaks? It broke a monthly range to the upside. If this thing can hold above 174.50 today,
I should have stayed in BA yesterday.
You better believe this is going to make a run to 400 the next month.
I was in this at the bottom, the very bottom.
This is extremely bullish on this stock here. It needs to hold, though. It needs to hold above that 374.50 level. So this is your key. I expect a retest on the open. We'll see if it holds above. If it does, you may defer to Beth on kind of what she's going to be looking at.
I'm going to watch BA out of the gate, I think.
It's a fantastic play to, for, basically kind of a month, 2 month swing. It's not done. It should push more.
Yeah, I didn't even see the monthly flag break, but yeah, that's nice.
NVDA. This is one that I was looking at pre-market as well. This will go towards that 285.22 area on the open. Beautiful chart as well. I know Beth sent some calls from last week on that thing. Look for a break of the 280 or 284.50 from last days, or from the pre-market, I should say. And then you got room to that, again, that 285.22. That breaks, you'll get a squeeze probably towards that 290 this week. And yeah, I think we're basically good to go on that front. Let's see here. South Beach, if you want to, if you got anything you're looking at, and if you want to step in just to give us a note, go for it. Otherwise, I think we're pretty much good to go. I'll answer some questions. Sorry.
So, for those that don't know, South Beach is a 30-year trader, and he used to run a hedge fund.
And whatnot. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about Tesla for a second, okay? Sometimes you just have to use common sense, okay? I told you this board would not tolerate him pulling this bullshit, kind of crying in the corner with a blankie that he didn't like the way he was handled, okay? I don't know how many employees involved in this shit, and there was no way they were letting him take on the SEC and putting the company on hold and all these jobs and all this technology at risk because his feelings were hurt. It's a bunch of horse shit. This was inevitable, okay? So now where are we, okay? If you're long stock, I probably would not stay long. Now it's a function of how the shorts are, okay? If the shorts cover, the stock will go down. If the shorts try to, add some more and thinking the stock's going to come down, the stock will go up. I really don't know how it's situated, but I do know that a lot of guys, trader types, were pretty short over the weekend because the stock went down huge on big volume. I mean, sometimes you just have to think and say, what's the risk reward here, people? I mean, What are you going to make, $2 or $3 on the downside and lose? What's the stock up? $40 up your ass? I mean, that's really rough stuff. So what do I think the way to play this? I think the way to play this is to sell volatility, to be honest with you. I think the stock is going to meander around these levels, and that's what I'm looking to do. I've set up some kind of options play where I can be short volatility on the weeklies. They'll probably be real high because the stock movements have been so violent. And at the end of the day, I don't think you're going to get a lot of movement. That's my thinking on that. Looking over the research today, what stands out to me is a bunch of guys are kind of thinking that the semiconductor business is going to slow down, that tailwinds will turn into headwinds, and the business is softening. So I'm looking at that group kind of as a place to maybe be short. I haven't picked my spots yet. I got to see how things look. But getting into my head, that's a preconceived notion. When I have a preconceived notion in something, I think that's what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, the stock will tell me if I'm right or wrong. And if it starts to tell me I'm right, I'll lay into it. If it starts to tell me I'm wrong, I obviously will cover, and I'll start in small and cover, and there'll be really very little damage. And that's the way I look at these things. Let's talk about GE. So finally, this freaking board did the right thing. I think they picked the wrong guy. He would have been my second choice. David Cote from Honeywell was my first choice.
Hey, I used to do business with Honeywell.
I thought they would pick him before they picked Flannery, but I guess there were some politicking that had to go on, and they had to pick an insider. Now, what do you do now? The question, there's one guy that's been right on this stock, okay, and that's the JP Morgan analyst. I'm going to follow his lead. Do I think the company's balance sheet is shitty? Yeah. Do I think they're the dumbest guy in the block? Yes. But I also think that
this is technical trading.
This guy is a first-class CEO.
Technical trading of the NASDAQ.
Fabulous leader. The company will change. The question is, does he throw in the kitchen sink? Get options struck at a lower price and let the stock fly from there? It depends how his compensation is, the way he handles this upcoming quarter, in my opinion. But I'm going to wait to see what the JP Morgan analyst says, because he's the only guy that's been right on this stock, and he's been right for about 2 years. So I'm going to defer to him. And what he says is probably the way I'm going to play it. But in my head, if this, I see them throwing everything in under the bus, I think this could be a long-term investment. I know I said that I hate management and I hate the company and this and that. Listen, a good manager on a really on a company that's so has so much potential can really change things around. And not my first choice, but a very good choice. What else do I see? A couple of guys upgraded Teva. Stock's been in the shithouse. Let's see how it acts. Goldman being one of them. And Buffett's an owner of the stock. I mean, I may try some on the long side. Other than that, it's the first of, we discussed what I thought of the market a couple of days ago. Generally, the best days of a month are the last and the first. This is the first. So I wouldn't be surprised after a couple of days, after this rally we've had, the market is kind of sort of softer than it's been. Let's put it that way. And banks. Okay, so interest rates are a little higher this morning. Banks are going to open higher. I'm inclined to kind of sort of like them a little bit here. I think if you settle trade deals, global growth perceptually be a little bit higher. Banks are down in Europe. I want to see how they act. I probably won't grab any on the opening, but if I do grab some, it'll be money centers, because you know how I feel about the regional. I think that their wheelhouse is being attacked by the internet. And that would be it. Spartan, up to you, buddy.
Thanks, South Beach. Guys, watch the, you got your Nabev pushing towards that 690 right now, and you also have IGC pushing towards the 820, then the 850 areas where it's going to have room to. So those ones are pushing on the open. I do like that GE that South Beach talked about. Over that $13 mark, just technically speaking, it can start to ramp. So watch that as well. And certainly, the change of leadership is going to be huge in the stock. I agree with him. I think just looking at the chart, we can see the risk reward is definitely highly skewed now to the upside. So if you were looking to build a longer term position, not a bad place to start. Tesla, watch this pullback, guys. Remember, 306 breaks. We got room to 300. There's going to be profit taking on the open. You're up $40 a share. What would you do? You're going to profit take. Obviously, the gap up to is going to shake some of the shorts out, so we'll see what happens. But I'm thinking that we will indeed pull back a little bit towards that 300 level, and we'll see if it holds. If it holds up, we can get a push back towards 313. Is there any way I can post the Zoom link in Discord? Menace, just send me a DM if you're not in the Zoom. I need to check to verify, because there could be people in the Discord that basically shouldn't be here, that maybe have squeaked by me. But send me a DM if you ever can't get that Discord or that Zoom working. So again, just very quickly, let's go through. Oh yeah, or you can just log into the website and click the link, which that's the kind of the whole point of it. But anyways, Tesla. So basically what we're looking for on Tesla is we have support at, I don't know why it's not showing up here. I think it's on the other side. We have support here at this 304, 305 area. If this breaks, we got room to that 300 level. We're looking for a curl off that area. We have to break those pre-market downtrend in order for us to push back up. That 313 is the line in the sand. That is our massive weekly range area. If that breaks, we can push more. South Beach was saying sell the volatility. So, we look to see how Beth plays that. You could be shorting some if you want to. Vertical calls to the upside. Risk will be defined on those. Let's take a look at the IGC again. Again, this thing broke that 770 to the upside. I was saying it has room to 820. It already got there. Now, if it breaks that 820, you already know what's going 850 level and that pre-market high. If it can break that, you will get a squeeze towards the 9 level. I think you're going to see profit taking on this thing on the open and a pull back. So if you are playing it long right now, just keep that note in mind. One sec, someone's mic's on again. There you go. Next one we'll be quickly looking at is this Nabev. It's already pushing towards the resistance area of that 690. So this one, you should be selling into this area. I think this will pull back as well. It's going to want to retest the trend, 640, 630. That breaks, it will pull back down to $6.06. AKRX, it's halted right now on a T1 halt, which if you're unfamiliar, that's a news halt. The news already came out. Basically, the merger is not going to be going through, which is a $4.5 billion deal done. This thing, when it opens up, I'll be watching.
It's hard to say, Tom.
Fader towards the
watch it.
$6.06 level. That breaks. You got room to 5.
Gonna get a.
So we'll see what happens there.
Gonna swing trade GALT.
Menace, you have
nice
to click
monthly
the
flag.
actual button and it will auto load.
Gonna get a light starter on the open.
ID on it right now. I've used my phone on it. We checked. That's one of the first things that we tested. It definitely works. But here's this. Click that, Menace, and you should be fine. And then last but not least, let's talk about Tilray. So TROI, thinking that we're going to see a little bit of a pullback into the open. Obviously, we got this big head and shoulders that it just got rejected at. It's going to pull to that 153.20. We'll see if it holds the 50 EMA. This has been one of the biggest levels on this thing intraday. for the last couple of days. You can see every single time it tries to test that 50, it ends up holding it. We'll see if it holds. If it doesn't, it's going to pull back to that hourly trend around 144, 145 area. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, 9 square. I'm thinking 305 holds. We go back to 313, and that's your massive range resistance.
See snap.
Are always great, Paul. If you want to change your volume bars, literally just go like this. Go to Edit Studies. And Paul, you should probably get in the Discord chat, which right there. But you go to Edit Studies, you just go to Volume, and then you just click Lines, and then you just go Match Tick, and then it will match the volume and the tick together, which will give it color. Mind taking a look at AGTC? Yep. I think it's going up. I mean, I want $9 on this swing now, JP, and we're nicely in the money. Just continue to hold it. I don't see any reason to get out of this trade yet. I'm thinking $9, and then if we can get even higher, great. But it's still got a lot of room. So continue to hold that thing. What I think of LLY. I think Beth was in this Lily last week. I believe she was looking to grab calls. Watch this IDC, guys, just on the side here. It is pushing towards the 850 level. So if you are scalping at pre-market, I do want you to be selling.
I think there'll be a lot of volatility, like Spartan's saying.
Rest. If it does break, you're going to get a blow-off pop. But just know there will be some profit taking. So Lily, let's take a look here. That's what that intraday chart. Okay. So LLY. Watch the 107.84. This is a massive range break set up to the upside. This is an absolutely gorgeous chart. Looks fantastic. If that does break out, let's just see where it has room to. I'm going to do a little bit of a fib extension on it, and then I'm going to go back in time to see if I even need to do that. It's got room to about 110. Let's go back 10 years. Yeah, so 110, that's where you got room to if it breaks out of that 107.84 level. I set an alert at 107.84. You can see it right here. So that's where you want to be looking at it. If it breaks that, you already know where it's going at 110. Yeah, Beth's and Lily, there you go, calls. Spartan, can you briefly go over BA? Yes. Guys, my the same thing stands as last week, and I told you, if it breaks that monthly range to the upside, it's going to have room to $400 within a month. Okay? So, all right, so with this, on the open, what you'd be looking for is a pullback on BA towards 374.50. If it can hold that area, which is going to be a huge area to hold, you're going to get continuation higher. It's going to start squeezing. So watch that thing. PYX. Yeah, I saw that thing in the pre-market. Let's just take a look at this again. PYX, obviously the downtrend's broken. Your line in the sand is that 2630 area. So that's where you can push to on the open, 2630. Watch the Corolla. If it breaks that 2510, you should get that pop. Watch that IGC, guys. We already know where it's going, that 850 level. IGC, which ones are we missing here? We have Nabev, IGC, Tesla. We need Tilray over there. It's the KRX. What's that thing?
You're in a dangerous position, Tom. There's going to be a lot of volatility today.
Calm. Just very quickly, I'm going to go over calm again. Looking for a pop towards 4450 area. Looking for some topping on that, and then to short into it, and then we should fade back to 43. 43 breaks, room to 41.25. Go over Roku? Yes. I'll quickly go over some charts that I really like this week. Roku, obviously 75.70 is our resistance level that we need to break to the upside. This thing's can be in kind of a pain in the ass, but it's still so bullish. It's such a nice chart. Trend is still holding up. Watch for a break. Again, it needs to break that 75.70. I'm not touching it until 75.70 breaks. If that breaks, it's going to $79 this week. Yeah, $79.80. Yeah. TWLO, another one that I absolutely love, but it needs to break that 87.70. That breaks, you will get a squeeze. towards the highs, and if that breaks, 92, 93 bucks. COUP. Another one I like as well, $80.52 break to the upside. I think these clouds are going to be bought. Yeah, we talked about GE. Southbreach said he likes it to the upside, risk reward, starting to look for a longer term swing on it to the upside. Yeah. Coop, same thing, looking for basically a break of the 80-50 to the upside. That thing breaks, you will get a push. I'm setting alerts on all these things, guys, so you're going to see them get triggered or not. So you don't have to be actively looking at it. You can just look at it on my screen. Nabab, just a side note, guys, take off some right here at 690. This is the resistance area. AAOI, yeah, I saw a positive note on that. Let's just take a look here. I really want to grab this thing at $22. That's what I would love to do. It's starting to get a little bit cheap. If this thing breaks that 25.78, you'll get to a push towards that $28 mark. MGA.
Yeah, you have to have a charting software that does it, Tom.
Okay, so MGA.
You need to change the stock bot.
You have a significant resistance at $57. I would think that it's going to pull back off of that area, but if it gets through it, you can get a squeeze towards the 59 to 60 level. I'm thinking it pulls back off of that level back towards that 50 at 55.36. That 57 is your line in the sand. There's no question. I'd be looking for a little bit of profit taking on the open. Why? Just it's up on kind of air. It's not that much volume. I think there's going to be profit taking. That will pull it back towards that 55.40. Nice, Tony. $1,200 you woke up to. Beautiful. Yeah, that AMRN swing was beautiful as well. Some really nice swings this week. Let's see how much time do we got left. Within the next couple of minutes, I'll go through some stuff again. I'm gonna rip and grab another coffee, and then I'll be back, and we're gonna go through everything very quickly.
Well, I might as well get a coffee while I was doing that.
Okay, guys, let's see here. Oh, we got a little bit of time. One sec, I'm just gonna pop up my backup. I forgot to load up center point. Just gonna do this quickly. There we go. And back up. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I just had to quickly load up the center point. You never know. Okay, so let's just do this, and we'll go back through everything. Guys, if you're new to Spartan trading, couple things, just a quick note. this is, you know, basically how we start the morning. The room opens up an hour and a half before the open. What you will do is you'll go to the channel on Discord. If you don't have the Discord link, I'll send it to you via Zoom. And what we'll do is you click on the pre-market tickers on watch. I will be giving you some news before the market opens on things that I'm looking at. I'll post the news, and then I'll actually break down the charts and chart the levels, and then talk about how we want to play them on the open. For, you know, an hour, probably an hour before the market opens is when we're going to start charting them out. This will all be here. These notes are for you guys to read through in the morning, how we're going to play them. I will be guiding live on the open. During this time, before I start charting the stuff out, Beth is going to be on the mic talking about what she sees, basically for the macro side of the stock. Going to be talking about the FANG and some of the bigger names she's going to be watching. At usually half an hour before the open, South Beach will come on, talk about some of the analyst calls that he's seeing, and notable things as well. Then we'll go back through all of this information and do a brief little recap, which is going to happen right now. So some of the stuff that I'm watching on the open is all on the left side here. Let me just add the last one, which is going to be calm. So some of the things that we're looking at right now are this NABEV, and this NABEV is already hitting that 690 resistance area. If it gets through 690 resistance, it's going to 720. I think that this thing is going to get a little bit of a blow off pop on the open. Watch for profit taking and a pullback towards that 640. 640 breaks, you'll get a pullback towards 6. IGC, same thing. It broke that 770. We should see that 820 to 850 profit taking into that area, and then a pullback towards that 750 mark. 750 breaks. Yeah,
it's not something overnight. Can't do it.
This thing, we're looking for a retest of this 50% retrace on the daily. If you swung that thing with me, you know, we're up 10 points or whatever, but we have to break that 160.77 area. If it doesn't, it's going to want to pull back towards that 50 EMA. This is a big head and shoulders from the Premarket.
All right, welcome all the new people.
So just watch that mark.
Just a heads up, the schedule is going to be a little different this week. I'm hosting Spartan Trading every pre-market morning till 9 o'clock or 9:30.
Okay, so Tesla.
And then switching to audio only till about 10 to maybe 10:30.
303.40. So I was saying, watch this.
And then Wednesday, I will be hosting him video live for 3 or 4 hours.
On the weekly, huge level. If it does not break this level, it's going to get a pullback towards that 304, 300 level. If it does break, it's got room to 320. This is our big line in the sand here. Watch the volume on the open. I expect there to be some sort of profit taking, maybe a little bit of a spike and then profit taking, but we'll see how the chart reacts on the open. Support areas, resistance areas up there. AKRX, when this thing gets off the unhalt, I'd be looking for any sort of pop to short into. I think that this thing
Good morning.
615, and then if that breaks, $5. Last but not least,
to the best family on YouTube.
Which was an earnings misplay. Looking for a pop towards that 45 area.
Brandon,
make sure you wait for actual topping and a downturn break.
That's his website.
43, though, it's got room to 41.25. Basically,
he has paid customers AR-15, so
or break that 43, which it's breaking right now. And then
it's kind of not fair to them to host him all day, every day, because he's got a paid course, and there's people that
Anton, you send me a DM.
Give him a lot of money for his
if you want the meeting
content.
ID. And when you send me a DM, just send me your PayPal name. I can quickly look, but you got to do it now.
But he really enjoys helping people more than anything. He's told me he doesn't really care about the money. And based on his trading, I don't think he needs the money anyways. I think it's just maintenance costs for his room. He's got some employees. Yeah, I bet you he'll do 10 points in the first
you weren't here for
20 minutes.
Well, make sure you try to get in for his picks. But one of the main things he was looking at was GE, and obviously the Tesla. But the GE basically was saying the management changed, and what he's looking for on that one is to start to build kind of a base for a longer term swing to the upside, because the risk reward is now skewed. And the guy that they now have in charge basically can start doing,
I've been in his
company, and there's an opportunity.
I've been studying Spartan for
the longer term.
2 months
the main
now,
one that he was looking
maybe
at. He
maybe a
had
month and a
whole
half.
bunch of different
Probably 2
plays
months
as
now.
well. I was kind of running around while I was
And
listening. I
I'm a
don't
promoter
speak
for him,
on
so I've been in
behalf
his
of
room and I'm studying
basically
all his
mentioning,
courses and
but,
stuff,
a lot
and
of upgrades.
trying to get it down.
AMRN, we going higher. C13 EMA 1 hour. Yeah, I think it's got room for age. AMRN has room to $19 today. Guys, watch Tilray. Here comes your 160.77. Holy crap. A lot of stuff just got triggered. Okay, guys, watch that 160.77. Then the BEV, it should be pushing towards the should be pushing towards that 720 area. I think there's going to be profit taking on this thing on the open, guys. So watch for that NBEV to pull back. IGC, watch for IGC to pull back on the open. The BEV 640 is where it's got room to.
Break even, Todd. Actually, I'm down from yesterday.
Taking. IGC, same thing. I think IGC is more bearish than or bullish than the BEV.
Video coming down.
SYN on open, it's popping as well. This SYN. Watch for a break of that 420 area. It can start to push. Guys, Tilray, you should be taking some profit into this area. Let's quickly take.
Oh yeah, absolutely, AR. If technical trading is your style, Boeing is ripping. All right, I gotta switch over.
Watch this 303.40 level. If that breaks, we go to.
All right, so Spartan will still be on audio, but he's asked me to just do audio.
If you guys did
for the next 30 minutes
on Tesla, I'd be taking half of them, majority of them off.
Video's
the
coming
BEVs,
down.
Guys, if you took it short, be covering into the 640 level.
EA is coming up.
Not the entire position, but a large majority, and then hold the rest. Because if that breaks, you do have room to $6.06.
Try to get in on BA.
Tilray profit taking as well. If this breaks the 156 as we talked about, we will pull back to 153. So watch that area.
Let's do it $2.
IGC. Hey guys, there's your 750 pullback. If this breaks, it's gonna pull back more, but this is just a scalp short for now. SYN is only a long if it breaks $4.20. I believe it halted, right? Let's take a look. Did it not halt? No, it didn't halt. Yeah, only if it breaks 420. Otherwise, don't
pull back. I should have got filled right there.
Okay, guys, there's your Tesla 300 pullback. Now,
Nvidia still coming down.
If it holds up or not.
Tesla cracking.
This is the line in the sand for Tesla. If this breaks, it's going to sell off. Let's just quickly run through the FANG. Apple got room to 229.
NBA long
20 that we talked about. Pre-market should
Amazon
BA guys,
sold out and came back up.
Continue to push and squeeze. It broke a monthly range to the upside. Watch to see what Beth sees on the weekly calls, but that's what I'd be looking for. NBEV guys, that support held up. It's going to want to push towards 720 now. Watch IGC laying behind it. It's going to try to push as well. It's lagging. Watch that 820 break.
Maybe AR,
the BEV.
But
comes your 720.
I'm actually planning on releasing a bunch of free content that will help bridge the gap between a trader like Spartan and a brand new newbie.
Obviously, our Tilray, we're looking for continuation on this.
I would say study and teach yourself for about a month or two.
Hold that mark.
And
Tesla
then look into spending money on his course.
Watch the pre-market. If it can break back above 306.84, it's going to get that continuation push.
But he is the best technical trader I've seen.
Position on Tilray, just hold it.
Nvidia running.
Fuck, I should have got it. If you have calls on
Thought about dip buying it.
Close your eyes and hold them. This has room to 190. 190 above 167.
I'll try to dip buy Nvidia.
Squeeze doesn't mean it's going to get there. No, but it means it has more room to the upside.
$1.
So you might as well hold and be patient with it. We're in the money. Conviction on this thing. Just be patient. If it can hold above that 160.77, it's going to be a pretty big push to the upside.
$2 stop loss.
Guys, even if you're late to the party, and
you can learn a lot from this stream just by watching as well, AR. So you'll see him a lot. You'll pick up a lot from him.
It's got room to all-time highs.
Roku.
It broke the 227, guys. It's got room to all-time highs, 250s.
Roku.
I want you guys to keep your eyes on Roku. It's
breaking.
It's going to that 75-70 level. Watch the 77 calls this week, 78 calls. If that area breaks, it has to break though.
Got filled on
IGC.
Video.
Scale up some here.
I'll try to get in on Roku on the retest. If it comes back down.
Perfect.
Got stopped out of
Add.
Roku, or sorry, video.
Put your stops on IGC around the 790 mark. I took about half off on that pop. NBEV,
Nvidia's got a lot of
here's your
volatility.
720. Spot is hit. Now let's see where we got room to here. Nice amount of volume on it. It's got room to about 780 now. Watch the Tesla, guys. We are starting to break up off the bottom. If you still have a piece left, again, you need to get above that $306.80 mark, and you will start to push. Roku is testing the range to the upside. Let's see if it can break. If it does, we will get continuation.
Yeah, trade patterns,
So,
Todd.
continue to hold it, guys.
It
Let's
is.
see if we can push. Push, 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 push.
How's that?
190. Conviction, conviction, conviction.
That should be a
Watch
little
that
bit
Roku,
better.
guys. Those 77 calls, 78 calls for this week. SFIX, I want you to keep your eyes on this one.
BA
Earnings are
looking
coming up
good.
soon. It's got room to
There's the break.
46.70. Let's
Yeah,
take
I'm
a
gonna
look at the
stack into
calls
this
here.
again.
Guys, those Roku 77, 78 calls. I like
Alright,
these,
so I'm in bull
SFIX.
now.
Let's just see here.
BA.
$47. $47. Not bad. I mean, there's premium on them just because of the earnings, but watch that 40, 45, 60 break. There. Typed it out for you. IGC, I just got stopped out of the rest and the money. Continue to hold Tilray. Still holding up fine. Let's take
Not
a look
gonna
at
get
that
into
Roku.
Roku.
Yo, guys, why is this so quiet?
Should get that push, guys. I mean, it's got room to $78.
I just haven't,
Nice breakout on the daily. Big
I haven't
wedge
been hitting my
breakout.
push to talk.
Why?
I just focus.
SFIX, guys. 46.50 should be coming quick, and then
First
if that
7
breaks,
minutes,
it's
pretty big
$7.
deal.
I'm in BA right now. Average
Make sure you're selling into those pops a little bit.
376.30.
I'm inclined to think that IGC,
I'm in
Bev,
again.
etc. are not
I'm
done
looking
yet.
for a better entry.
Let's take a look at CRMD is a long-term hold, Wall Street
Thanks,
trader.
Spencer.
It hit the 130 on the swing that we're looking for today. It's got a lot more room to the upside. I think it's going to get continuation towards like $2 now. I think it's just going to speed up. Fill that gap, $2, $2.20. Wait for, if you want to add into it, wait for a pullback. I'm still holding the core position at 83 cents. So I'm not worried about it. Take a look at the Apple. So you did hit the 229 area. Fantastic on the open. No, yeah, Wall Street, you just hold it. I think if you want to scale out and then add when on those pullbacks, you're fine to do that, Wall Street. But other than that, I would just continue to hold the majority of that trade. Okay, guys, our Tilray is having a little bit of a rough go at that 160.77 area. Make sure that you did take some off into this 50% retrace Fibonacci level. It's going to be a big level. It's going to take a little bit of grinding to hold above there, but you know, for now, we're okay. Continue to hold it. I'd move your stops up if you grabbed it on Friday towards 151 level.
I can't tell you what it's going to do, Robert.
SFIX, we're looking for
looking like it's holding
46.50.
trend.
Nice little pop here. Should get some momentum on that thing. Tesla, still having a rough go around this range resistance. So keep your eyes on it. This ALT, guys, it got destroyed the last couple days. This is that other low float stock, filled the gap completely. If this thing can get above that $4.82
Got stopped
area,
out of BA for loss. Still can't trade the open.
But only if it gets above $4.82. It needs to break out to the upside. Otherwise,
Right now I'm just trying to practice flag breaks, Todd.
I'm not picking that up.
Range breaks
coming in. What did we say, guys? $31. Beautiful. If you're in the swing on there is literally no reason to sell this. We don't want to make 3 points. We want, 50% to 100% on the actual trade itself. So continue to hold that No reason to be getting out of it yet.
Got into GALT. Oh, that's a swing trade.
AMRN. 1680 is your area of support. If this thing can push this is AMRN. Let's see here. Back above 1720, you should get a push back towards that 1755 range. Not a ton of room to the upside, but worth watching. Calm, not yet. Wait for if you missed that 4450 pop. Ocean, wait for it to pull or push more to the upside, and then if it gets the
it's looking like it's holding
down, basically an uptrend break.
Yeah, no, the entry was off of that doji, off of the V.
But it has not broken that uptrend just yet. Roku guys, if you did take those calls, I want you to take.
Would have been better at
hold majority though.
687 would have been nice. Ended up going in near the top of that green candle, and the doji shook me out at 1,000 shares.
Do a 50-cent stop loss on.
I tried to sell the blade thing, and that gave me a bad fill out. So.
I think you'll bounce back, bro.
Sitting on my hands.
As I was saying, stocks at 150.
Yeah, I'm swinging today, so I'm gonna be selling my hands too.
Retracement level, you're gonna start to see most likely IGC and NBEV pull back off of that as well. Remember, if NBEV or if IGC breaks the 770 area, it's gonna pull to 750.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy. I know that.
If NBEV breaks 650, it will pull to 606. So if you're a short seller, watch those two areas.
Yeah, I can't turn that off, DM, unfortunately.
Do I see Tiva going lower on this pullback? Looks like it can go towards that $21 mark. Hey guys, NBEV, watch it towards that 606.
Well, I've lost every single trade this morning.
Watching the SPY.
I just can't fucking trade the open.
Upside, guys.
Cannot do it.
Should get more continuation on our Roku.
All right, I'm done.
Just take a look at it. I'm assuming, Beth, you're probably looking at the 250 calls, lotto calls on today on SPY.
Let the patterns play out.
It's worth watching the upside. Facebook, you already know where it's going, 167. I don't know. Everyone, buy when no one wants it. Everyone was kind of, I had a lot of people message me over the weekend on Facebook. This is the logical area for people to put money into on the FANG. This is where they will put money into. It's the same thing as Netflix, right? Hey guys, Roku, sell some. Sell some of those 77 calls. Bingo. They just pushed almost 100%. Keep holding the majority, but you do want to be taking some profit off. Watch that Tilray, guys. It's going to pull back to 153. Roku. Finally wanted to make its move. Hey guys, that IGC did test that area of support that we talked about, that 730. If you did take it short, you want to be covering a piece into that support. If it breaks, it's going to get continuation. Roku calls 100%. Hold majority. You're in 78s. East.
I'm paper trading right now, Todd. I'm not giving up, Lobber. I'm just can't fucking trade the open. All right, I've lost every opening trade, so I'm gonna wait till 10 o'clock.
Hey guys, here's your calm push towards that 4450 level that we're talking about.
You're getting caught out by some of these.
Now let's see if this holds up. If this holds up,
I'm like BA.
Take it long on that bounce. You want to be selling some into this area.
This, so I will.
If this does hold up, you can get a pop a little bit higher towards 45.20 area. If this breaks, or if this support or if this resistance holds up, you're gonna get a sell off. Oops. Okay, guys, watch that calm. It did break the 44.50. It's got room to 45.20.
He's a 15-year technical trader, Todd. Yeah, it's a fantastic run on Roku. Thanks, Boz.
Continue to hold Roku, guys. I think it's going to get one last leg up here before some consolidation, which will have to happen intraday.
What's 60 lot? There goes BA. I guess my stops were just too damn tight. I'm going to have him on audio for about the next 45 minutes, Todd.
Hey guys, SFIX, you're looking for 46.50. Not done yet. Roku, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Should get towards that. I think 79 this week, guys. Seriously, 79. Your Netflix, 390 calls, half size. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. You need, if you get above this 383, boss, you will push. Tilray, guys. We're good to go for the next leg up towards that 160.77 mark again. And we
See what my Activision's doing.
Nice amount of money across the board this morning.
One.
Roku's the one that's paying the bills for me. An SFIX. I want $47 on that thing. If you grab those 292.50 calls on the SPY, you want to continue to
No,
hold
Todd,
those.
I have not.
No reason to be getting out. Sell a quarter of SFIX. Move your stops to 45.20. By the way, guys, I was on the phone with a lot of traders yesterday. If you ever do want to talk to me, seriously, reach out. I'll talk to all of you. I don't care. Whatever you need. Here goes Tilray, 160.77. Conviction, guys. There's no reason to be exiting this trade. Hold it. Tesla, you break that 306.80 area, you will get a continuation push. It's breaking that pre-market downtrend. Watch for the push here. The BEV and IGC should mimic TLRY. They will not be as strong as Tilray, but they will follow it.
All right, got about 5 minutes, and we're starting to build an uptrend flag on Netflix. I'm gonna jump into this.
Tesla, conviction, hold it. There's no reason to be exiting that trade
loss
if you're in the long.
18 shares.
Got room to 313, guys, on the open.
Sure.
Continue to hold it.
Okay. I do like the Netflix.
So
it is close to resistance on the daily.
Roku, I do not want you to sell your entire position. Just scale out as it goes, my friends. Sean, all you have to do is click that Discord link and it will literally load it up automatically for you, boss. I got to give a shout out to Pony on SYN. Literally, someone said, hey, is SYN a long? He said, no, it's a short. And we said, you know, if it doesn't break 420, it's not going to do anything. And look at it now. It's fucking getting destroyed. This is why Pony is a great short seller, guys. This is what he does. AAXN, swing. We want $71 on the swing, guys. 71. Tesla, stay calm. You know what the funny thing is? This morning, I haven't been really in and out of positions. I've just been holding them. The only one that was in and out was the IGC there and the BEV. Other than that,
nice swing on. Very nice technical swing on AXN.
BA, remember, any reason to trim profits on BA, hold Spartan. I'll say this again, Mitch. This is a monthly breakout on BA. I think it's going to $400 within a month. It's going to squeeze more today. SFIX, let's go, baby. I want $47 on this thing right now. People wanted me to type out alerts, trade ideas with stops and stuff like that. I'm going to try to do that more so. I hate alerts like this. I'll do the odd one because I don't want you guys just to be sheep following what we do. I want you to understand what we're doing and then trade on your own as well. True independence, but if this does help, I'm happy to do it the odd time. Roku, almost there, guys. We're looking for that $78 mark. This is not bad. Continue to hold Tesla, guys. There's no reason to be getting out of those calls. Hold it, hold it, hold it. We want that 313 test. Roku, sell some here, people. SFIX, just move your stops up. Should be fine on it. Pony just covered the rest of his SYN. You just wanted to lock in, you know, a quick little 70 cents, 80 cents.
Like streams up to 160 viewers today.
He's right. You don't want to overstay your visit on those little small ones because if they do get a little bit of volume, they pop like that.
And for the new joins, make sure to tune in earlier, guys. I host
Take a look
Spartan
at this JAGX.
video pre-market every morning, so you get us pre-market notes.
Took a couple thousand shares. Just
actually, I think I need to make a dedicated
like an 8
video
size,
on
and then I'll add
schedule for the stream.
if it starts to push even more. Guys, remember that BOJA from Friday?
Amazon pulling back.
This thing's breaking out. It's got room to $17. And let's see here. This is the one that they had activist news on it for a buyout. Yeah, this has room to like 1840 if it can get going. I think this thing needs to pull back a little bit, 1620, then we can look to grab some long for a continuation push the entire day.
There's my alarm to tell me I can actually start trading. If I'd only listen to it.
Open. Guys, this got room to $6.15. Watch for a bounce, and we can get into it short. Okay, AKRX. This is an all-day fader to the downside. Fucking film me or not? I do have a starter on that. There's a couple bids coming in, 40K, 30K, 40K, 30K, around $6.30. I'm going to be covering some at 6.15. There we go. Come on. Here we go. Covered some of AKRX. This 6 breaks, we got room to $5. This thing should be an all-day fader, guys. $5, $5, $5. Covering some more, $5.80. Try it. You have to go quick on your covers here, guys. Make sure your stops are in the money. My average rate on this thing is $5 or $6.49. It's got room to 5. Make sure you're moving your stops down on it. Fucking fade. Let's go. The liquidity is fantastic on this thing. Covered some more. $5.68. Looking for a point. I'm actually looking for $5, but
Amazon breakout on its flag.
Would like a point to start.
Oh, sorry, Nvidia.
I did not get the ad on JagX. We just halted. Volatility halt on.
Wanted it on that.
We'll see where it opens up. I'm thinking around 5:30. Get a little whipsaw to 5:20, 5:15. I'm gonna try to cover into that.
I'm trying to do 2 weeks, Todd.
Cool. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We'll see what happens on that one. NVDA 290, guys. I already said. Remember, break at the 285. We got room to 290. Anthony, what are you still doing here, boss? Get out of here. You're done for the day. Like we talked about, you make your money in the morning and then you're done. You better not be trading.
Get on Nvidia, the retest of the trend, hopefully, or the flag break.
But 290 is where this NVDA does have room to. Netflix, 280 or 386, I believe. Let's take a look. Nope. 385.50. That's where it's going to run to. 385.50. Apple, 229.20, 229.30 is what we got to get through. Amazon.
Netflix is failing.
27 is the big resistance area. Otherwise, it's going to be stuck within this range that we talked about. Facebook, we're looking for 167, slow and steady. BA, well, you already know where that's going. Roku, continue to hold your last little piece. 1/2.
Hey guys, did you see Tesla?
I think we got some more room to the upside. You already know where Tesla's going, guys. 313.
Make weekly and monthly recaps best.
Until it hits that range.
I do make them. They're just not consistent every week.
Simple as that. SFIX, my stops are at 45.20. On the rest of it, I should move them up to 45.40 actually.
When did you take position?
I've got Discord on the left, Todd, and then Spartan Trading on the right.
After it crossed the VWAP.
Okay, guys, on Tesla, this is where you can start to scale out. Can I look at JMU? Absolutely.
This dude answered you in math.
Yeah, I know.
Discord's a chat.
What time did you have breakfast?
Yet,
after I woke up from dinner.
We have a trading community.
Speculation, just like SYN.
You can join it. The link's in the description. But we have a bunch of people in voice right now. These are all the members that are online.
You know, like a 10-to-1 risk reward.
Just a place to organize information and learn from each other.
If I see volume coming in, rage like 100K, 50K, then yeah. But no, don't add into it yet. Remember, guys, if I miss your DMs, all you have to do is just send me, if I miss your question, send me a DM. I'm going to be going through the DMs right now. Clive, sorry about my opinion. Oh, no worries about it. No worries. Lucky, you cannot pull the trigger. I told you, SFIX, Roku, Lucky, what type of price range you're looking for? Lucky, let me know. I'll find you something. Ace Bar and kind of get logged out during the open and need to trade, but paid for the month. Something a little cheaper than I would think, for you, Gennardo. Gennardo, when AKRX opens up, if it gets above $6 again, you can short it. That would be a good one. JGX? Yeah, I'm in JGX right now. I do like it. It needs a little bit more volume, but I think it's a good place to take a starter.
Trying to get into NVIDIA.
Oh, you did not just freeze on me. Actually, you know what's a good one, Gennardo? CEI. Little oil stock. Yeah, it just froze. Fucking piece of shit.
Netflix trying to push.
Watch that IGC, guys. If it breaks that 720.
And I got filled on.
If it breaks that 720, it's got room to 670. The BEV 640 breaks, room to $6. Those are good ones for you to short too as well, Gennardo. Thoughts on SBLK? You're long at 1460. It's got room to $16, JBog, today. This is the one I was talking for you, Gennardo. CEI. Small little penny stock that's ran in the past. Watch that SBLK. It's got room to $16.
Yeah. That. All right, filled on NVIDIA.
That BOJA, guys. BOJA has room to $17.80. That breaks. You got
hopefully BA gets rejected on VWAP.
Really do like it off the bottom there. Lucky. Under 100 is good. Well, this SBLK's got room to $16 if you want to scalp it. Please load up quicker. When does that AKRX come off the unhalt? It should be off like now. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that's not a bad one, Gennardo, for you. Guys, if you are in those SPY 292.50 calls, continue to hold them. There's no reason to be getting out of them. One sec, guys. Stupid thing. I gotta cover some. Missed the unhalt.
No, there's text chats too, Todd. We actually have a channel synced with the stream.
Okay, I'm holding about a quarter left of AKRX. Stops are in the money at 6:30.
That channel is synced with the live stream. All right, almost got shooken out on all my
this
positions.
is a good one to short. If you want to short it around $6, Gennardo, AKRX should continue to fade. Your stops would need to be around 6:30. But I'm thinking $5 on this thing. Any little pop is just going to be shorts covering, in my opinion. Gen. This is that one from Friday as well.
Yeah, every day I'm streaming Spartan every day pre-market till 9:30 in the morning.
Nice
so if you guys want to hear his notes and his picks and everything, you got to tune in earlier.
AKRX, my stops down to 620.
And then
just gonna continue.
You guys will get his voice till about 10:30.
Okay, Gennardo, if you want to scalp this OGEN, your stops would be 15 cents on it. It's got room to 180. I love the volume. There's a lot of volume coming in on it. It should push. Nice job, Amber, on AKRX. Take a look at GE. Amber, have your stops really tight, like 1277, 1280. Okay, Gennardo, this one's for you, boss. This one's going to 180. That volume is coming in. There you go. Sell some of that, Gennardo.
Oh, you're welcome, Brandon. Thanks for watching.
Garen, maybe another, we'll do 45 minutes after the open, so another like 8 minutes, and then we'll cut it.
All right.
If that's good. Cool. So I guess we'll do Mondays then, Garen, and then Wednesdays we'll do the intraday stuff. How does that sound? So Mondays will be the morning, and then Wednesdays will be intraday stream. Yeah, maybe we do it Tuesdays then. I think Monday maybe just a little bit too early for some people. I think we switch it to Tuesday. So we'll do it again tomorrow in the morning, and then Wednesday we'll do the intraday stream. 10:30 to 12, something like that. No, I don't. Not every morning. Doesn't make sense to do it every morning, right? Only like once a week, I think. It's just not fair to everyone else.
Okay, so it looks like.
Hey guys, I want you to be selling some of those SPY 292.
All right, so Tuesday I'll be doing pre-market tomorrow, and then Wednesday you'll have video.
Gen, I want you to move your stops up to 150.
I'm about to buy a call for a wheat stock.
On Tilray, there's no reason to be getting out of this trade yet. Continue to hold it.
Activision back down.
Starting to base for a push up higher. AKRX, guys. I have about 1/8 size left. Looking for a pop to add into. It's very extended off the bottom. Don't want to cover the entire position just yet.
Nvidia is the only trade that's been going my way today.
Looking for 180, guys, on OGen. This is for Gennardo.
Dogen is flying.
All right, I'm gonna take some profits here.
If you want to take calm short, S350, this is your area to take some short. Stops go right above 44.50.
77% return so far.
Okay,
Small
guys,
position.
So, Ogen, this is your 180. This is exactly the spot we're looking for. Gennardo, take your profits right here in this 180. Take off
My
3/4.
thing lagging.
Goodness gracious. I think everyone's going to come in around 10:30.
Towards $1.65. There's your 180. Okay, so volume is very significant, 3.6 million. Let's take a look here. It's extended into the 180. Yeah, you're going to want to take off majority. It's going to get a little bit of a pullback here. There you go. Bingo to the penny. 165 is your stop now. PI scanning. Nice little flag break on the daily. This was one of my favorite ones to play options on a couple months ago. They were always cheap. The spreads are kind of shit. Spartan taking TTD long off on the double bottom. Let's take a look. TTDD. Guys, keep holding those SPY calls. You're just scaling out a piece right now. AKRX stops 630. Trend. Let's take a look.
That's about a 2-minute lag on software.
Yep, you can. If you want to take some TTD long, Jason, you take some long now. Take some long now. You got to give it 50 cents to a point though. Calm. If you want to take calm short, you take calm short now.
Yeah, I've had a shitty start today.
Roku, we're looking for 78. Still holding up. ALT broke 480 to the upside. This is where you can scalp some long on ALT, guys. Only small size. Tiny size for now.
You and me both.
Add into volume.
What?
Then Tesla way too long.
You're risking 40 cents on ALT.
A terrible morning.
40 cents. That's it. We're looking for a push towards $5.60 to start. Ogen, guys, you're done. That's it. ALT, we're looking for $5.60.
The promo codes don't work.
Volume coming in. Not bad, not bad.
Ask him.
$5.60, my friends. That's it. Just a range break off the bottom. This is all we want, is just a little bit of a bounce. Don't try to be a hero with it. Just be patient. Your CEI is working.
And NBEV doesn't look too bad right now.
Which codes, Garen?
Chat room code or course code?
Tesla, yes. Tesla's still holding. You guys sell some ALT? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Garen. Codes aren't working. Do you mean the promo stuff? They're all working. Yeah, they all work. They just got to enter them. Nothing's changed.
John, are you putting it in correctly?
Maybe they're entering the wrong ones, or maybe they're not copying and pasting them right. I don't know. But they all work. I know that for sure. Hey guys, if you're short calm, I want you to move your stops towards $44.50. If we're looking for that fade now to 43 breaks, you got room to 41.25.
Amazon curling back
short.
up.
ALT, make sure your stops are now at your entries.
I'll take Amazon long. Now, trade.
Okay, guys, cover some of your calm. Yeah, Garen, if you want to DM me, I can try to help, but they all still should be working. Guys, cover some of your calm. ALT, this is what I'm talking about, people, right here. Oh. Hey guys, more ALT, sell some more ALT right here. We're looking for $5.60. It's just a range break off the bottom, that's it. 560. Calm, cover some. Looking for $43 on that one. $43. Make sure your stops on ALT are in the money. Put them at $4.90 now. No one should be walking away from that trade red. No one. Mitesh, are you at 50 for the month? Did we do it? Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot it's October 1st. So we got another 30 to go. Hey.
All right, I'm gonna shut down the voice.
We're done 40% of the work.
Spartan. I believe he's wanting to do pre-market tomorrow, and then Wednesday we'll be doing video. So try to tune in tomorrow earlier, and this is going to be a scheduled thing, so we're going to try to get a lined out schedule.
Yeah, what we talked about in terms of risk reward, just apply.
Talk to him and
you'll be fine.
Line it out, make sure I get everything correct.
That's it.
And then I'll probably make a dedicated video to it.
Hey guys, ALT, we should get our pop towards that 560 now. This thing can get a little crazy, actually, this ALT. So just, stay calm on it, hold it.
Nice, Scott. Okay, well, I need to figure out how to shut it down because my audio is weird. Can somebody say something real quick?
Say something.
Hello.
Okay. All right. So now you guys should just be here in the Discord.
You worried we all died?
Now it's shutting down the Spartan audio.
I had to turn it off. I was listening to that rather than watch the Giants. Not that he's saying anything wrong, just it's delayed as well. So
yeah. Tune in the opening bell, or tune in pre-market, John, because we're doing pre-market notes.
At the minute. Okay, a painful morning. One trade left. Last trade. This is either green or I'm out for the day. I am short AK.
Justin, what are you saying?
Sadly, not where I want to be, but getting close to making money on it. Hold below VWAP.
If you're having issues with the codes for courses, DM me on Discord.
Didn't hear Sky there. I don't know if he's still having problems with his sound. Did you hear him?
What'd you say, Leg?
So I didn't hear anything from Sky there. I think he might be having problems with his sound.
Yeah, he's not on right now. I got a bunch of viewers on YouTube and Twitch. You are the only one on Periscope, but you can see the chat in the video stream. Okay, you guys are saying discount codes aren't showing. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay, Hugo.
Are you watching, Garen?
Currently in NVIDIA long, BA long, Netflix long. Shitty entries. How it goes.
Always the worst.
Yeah, Spencer, he's we shut down audio for the day. I'm listening to him though, and I'll relay information if I feel it's important.
That's bad. Alright, just a little bit. Some green on my open, if not on my day. Push. Down, come on. Let's drop the bottom out of this one. Yeah, I should have made some money on MBEV this morning. That was stupid. I just got in too late to the party.
He's running a discount right now. If you go to Spartan Trading, it'll tell you. Well, if it loads, $89, but I believe it's. I have to check the code. Mace. Promo code. I think he is. I've been struggling with it, but there's the BA breakout. So now I'm
quiet.
If I just didn't trade the damn open, I would be really profitable today. Yeah, like I'm excited to finally get profitable with it. And no, I'm not testing him. I'm going to stick with the strategy because he's the most experienced trader I've seen selling a course. Majority of the guys out there that are selling stuff, they have you know, maybe, hold on, they have maybe 2 to 3 years experience. Some of them have 5 years, but Spartan's been trading for 15 years. He also has two ex hedge fund traders in his community that are really good. One's a 40-year options trader. So it's not just Spartan that I like. I also get access to his text chat, which you guys don't see, which also has a lot of really good traders in it. Antonio, we're trading, technical trading the okay, it looks like you don't see the discounts until you enter it, but I'm asking him what the exact discount percentage is. 100 off everything. Technical trading is basically graphs and charts and analysis. Like this is technical trading. All these charts going on right now. I'll give you guys I'll explain exactly what I'm doing in a second. So it looks like the discount codes are $100 off the course in the first month live chat. So instead of $189 for the live chat, you're getting it for $89. And instead of $375, you're getting it for $275 on the course. I would recommend the course before the live chat, just because you're not going to be able to follow the live chat without understanding his course, and that's where most of the knowledge is in his course. And then there's no discount on the 49 reoccurring for the course either. Yeah, I should throw some music on, actually. Go to Epidemic Sounds. I got a subscription for Epidemic Sounds, and I'm always looking for new music for my videos. And it looks like I'm going to be trying to do a recap video today of off my opening losses. And Spartan's going to join me in that video and give me some pointers. So that'll be an interesting recap video for the day. So for those of you that watch my recap videos, look for that video. I'll try to get it up today or tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow morning or something. Spartan Trading, Scott, if you just tuned in, he's not here anymore. I'm only live streaming him on the opening bell. If you tune in tomorrow, pre-market around 8:45, you'll see his pre-market notes and some of his audio. And then Wednesday, I'm hosting him video. So for those that don't understand what the hell you're watching, right now I have a technical chart. This is my 5-minute chart. This is my 30-minute chart. And this is my daily chart, and this is my weekly chart. Each one of these candles is represented by that time frame. So this candle is a 5-minute candle, and it tells me which way the stock's moving. All these lines right here are EMAs that are off of Spartan's strategy. I got different lines on different charts. And right now, I'm just looking for stocks that are breaking these daily. This is my daily chart, so I'm looking for stocks that are breaking ranges. So these white lines, when they break ranges, I try to get into them to go long. So right now, for example, I'm up 70 bucks on BA. So we look at BA daily chart. It's breaking all-time highs. We had this little cup here, and it broke and gapped up. I got into it today for a long. Currently up 70 bucks on BA, and I jumped into it on the 5-minute chart here. My average is this line right here. I'm gonna move my stops up, and yeah, I'm just sitting here making money right now. It's fake money. I'm paper trading, but practicing the strategy that I'm using. That's the live chat, Sam. His course in education is $375. Just message him, Antonio, and he'll help you out. He's really reasonable. If you don't like the course, I'm sure he would. I'm not gonna speak for him, so I can't tell you exactly that. But if you ask him, I'm sure. Just run that by him before you buy it and see what he says. I think it's only the first month, Bishop. What you talking about? What are you talking about, Doug? LLCs with an S corp? I already have an LLC. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know if you would actually need LLC to. You might be able to write that off on personal if it's. I don't know how that works. It would be more legit with an LLC, though. You are correct. How do I get these charts, Matt? There's 2 softwares that I use. This is TradingView. Here, I'll send you a link. This is a web-based software, and it's probably the easiest to use, or the easiest to set up and start messing with. And then I also have traded with or charted with TOS Thinkorswim, which is a software by TD Ameritrade. All right, BA Netflix. All right, I've got no working orders other than my stop losses. Roku's working. Wish I would have got into Roku. It's building a nice flag. You know, I'll try to jump into Roku. We'll do a cent stop loss. Yeah, we'll do a 75-cent stop loss. The 2 shares. Stop just below it. Ooh, man. Coffee's cutting up my stomach. I need to eat something. Yes, it's only the first. It's only the first trade. So I got stopped out on Nvidia. It looks like. Yeah, cracked. How much did I make on Nvidia? Like bucks. No, I don't really do ABC pattern stuff like that. I trade. Not a big fan of harmonic patterns on Nasdaqs. I think they're probably really good on Forex, but all right, looks like I might have gotten stopped out on Roku as well. Yep, Roku was another loss. BA is working fantastic, though. I'm going to try to do a limit sell. And I'll swing 20 on the rest. I'll be right back. I'm sure you could ask him, Todd. I've never asked him for a statement. Take profits at 79.62 for BA, 30 shares. Be getting filled right there. There's the fill on BA for those 30. Yeah, Todd, if you don't want to buy it, just I don't know, continue to watch me, and I trade with it. So if I become profitable, then profitable. Or just tune in and watch. Netflix is going real slow. I'm not liking this Netflix. Or, I don't. I'm gonna shut the stream off early as well, guys. I got stuff to do today. I'm not even using pre-market scanners, John. Actually, I've got about 136, Chad. That's just YouTube. I was up to 160. Peak's been about 220 viewers. Alright, BA is still running. If it breaks 380, well, I'm swinging this 20 no matter what. So, very, very nice weekly flag break. Actually, this is more like a monthly. Yeah, monthly flag break on BA. Alright, so a terrible morning. Lost 6 of the 6 trades that I took in the morning. But I'm still green on the day. Just waiting for my flag breaks. So just be patient. That's Amazon. That's Nvidia. Nvidia's pulling back all the way to. Man, I made 70. Chat rooms and chat rooms in our Discord, John. So I watch kind of the same stocks. I kind of just haven't. I watch the same stocks over and over and over. They're looking for 385.50 on BA today. They're looking for a squeeze on BA. Looks like volume is increasing. No, I don't have volume on here. So see this volume curl right here? Volume's increasing as we're going up. The 10 minute. As long as it continues, it's going to start squeezing shorts out. Yeah, Nvidia is definitely bullish. It just depends on. I mean, are you day trading it or is it? I'm assuming it's a swing trade. Yeah, it's going to be bullish. It's just pulling back right now. I'm actually going to take Nvidia long as soon as it breaks trend. Let it finish its downtrend. As it breaks that downtrend, it looks like it's bottoming out right now. I can use leverage on stocks as well. I'm gonna do a starter on Nvidia, $3 stop loss. $3 shares. Looks like it's starting to bottom out. I'm gonna set stop loss just below my EMA.
What was that, man?
And as it confirms my prediction going long, I will get back into it. And I need to add VWAP as well. And might have a little more room to come down. I've got 3 orders going. Nvidia is just taking its sweet ass time. I'm liking it better than Thinkorswim for certain things. I really like its alert system. Really enjoy how you can set up alerts with it. All right, there's the big bullish engulfing on video. So depends on where this thing closes, but I think that's probably the bottom. I got it right at the bottom, already up 15, 16 bucks. As soon as it confirms the candle closes here, as soon as this 5-minute candle closes right here, I'll turn on my eye tracker. Actually, my eye tracker is not plugged in. I'm not gonna turn it on. If this candle closes, I'll probably buy into the pullback. Re-add. I think so. Snap. Not sure on that. There's the retest. Boeing starting to slow down. Barton's looking for a starter on TWLO here. I'll take that and just test it. Do a super light stop loss. Let's do 350. So like 15 shares. So we got a really, really light stop loss on WLO. Back to NVIDIA. All right, NVIDIA's confirmed. All right, so that was the bottom on NVIDIA. I'm looking to go back long. I'm going to add buy NVIDIA another 18 shares here. Get filled. I'm going to pull back. And yeah, they got into Roku. There goes Netflix. EA volume dying out. $5 away from breaking even on my account. So I was red all last week, down about $100, floating around $100. My equity's currently at 996. So we've got $4 till I break even on this theoretical $500 account or $700 account. But I'm actually trading with well, pretend still the same dollar amount stop loss, but I'm practicing as if I had a $3,000 account. Nvidia just broke its downtrend on the 5-minute. Big bullish engulfing.
Nice.
Got in at the bottom, right at the VWAP bounce.
I'm in AKRX for life by the looks of it. Short, 400 shares. My third trade of the day, and if I can't.
Well, you tell me to quit, Chad, because
I'm on.
Right now, I've made about $100 a day.
Not doing anything. It just seems to be in this consolidation. BS.
Yeah, I'm practicing a new strategy, Chad. I've switched my strategy to a momentum EMA based.
And it's stuck for the minute.
Made about 150 today on BA.
Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm down, but if this breaks, I can probably get back half of what I'm down. So
I'm gonna swing about 20% of my original on BA. Got a nice monthly break.
Yeah, went from 300 in the red to 250, so it's working my way now, at least. Tesla just moved so much on me. It was crazy.
Yeah, I stayed away from Tesla.
Yeah, I should have as well. I kind of almost wrote a note on it, but I saw an opportunity, but I was late to the party, and then she just fizzled out. It went back on me, so I can't say I was impressed.
I don't know what that news is, Snap.
AKRX to get out of this area, out of this range.
I love the trolls. I love them. It does the exact opposite for me. Just drives me to do better.
Meter down to.
I have a list of people that have talked shit to me that I've saved their comments that I'll be replying to in the future. Wait, what was that alert? Alright, I just stacked into Nvidia on the pullback. I'm looking for higher lows on the 5-minute. My average is 286.96. Stop loss is just below. Yep. How long you been trading, Doug? So you've been trading for 20 years? Who isn't? BA? Getting confirmation on Nvidia, getting rejected and making higher lows. Still on the 30-minute flag, but I'm bullish on it. And Netflix is just fucking chopping. Match, no. When I go back to my live account, I can make as many trades as I want. Why don't you do options, Doug? That's not something you learned. The more I learn about them, the more interested I am in them. I'm gonna move my stop up on one of my stops up on Nvidia, below the last, just below my average, below the last low. I'm looking for this to go long. Honestly, not liking the flag. Old TWLO. All right, I got stopped at a TWLO for a small loss. That's fine. That was a Spartan call. It's coming lower. Probably 383 flat. We'll watch it. But I gotta make a phone call. I'll let my stocks run. Looks like volume's still holding on BA. Nvidia's starting to set up, and Netflix is taking its sweet time. Top down. Yes, this is TradingView floppy. That's good advice, Doug. Yeah, money management and portfolio risk management is probably the most important thing out of everything. All right, I'm gonna make a phone call. I will be back in like 5-10 minutes.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
What's everybody riding right now?
Yeah.
A short trade on pounds.
Is Skylar not trading today?
Skylar isn't there.
He's having sound issues, so maybe he's just not on Discord.
Oh, I got you. How you doing, Leggy?
All right, man. I'm red, but I mean, I'm managing it. I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be. I can't change history, so a couple of lessons for me today.
Yeah, you'll be good. It's only 11. There's still a lot of movers today.
Yeah, I just need to get out of this AKRX, but I refuse to exit this red, because if I'm free reds, then, and MBEV was stupid. I got out basically flat, but it was green, $40. I thought, all right, this isn't going my way. I went to go out and it filled me, and I ended up like $20 red. So,
ouch. Yeah, I bought it like 7 on that one, and then I sold on Friday, and I'm looking at it now. I'm like, damn.
yeah, I mean, just from a day trading perspective, I just got in a bad spot. I mean, I shouldn't have got in. Well, actually, it wasn't a bad spot. I could have held longer. I mean, that was, I think, the challenge there. If I'd have held it, that'd be fine. But I basically went in. Where did I go in? Yeah, I was in at 709, dude. I was in heavy, and then it went all the way back down to 650 before it started making its run up. So that was just too premature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
I hopped in LHSIF this morning. There was an article on Yahoo about them being like a big Florida cannabis play. So there's a lot of money coming into it right now. It's only $1. It's cheap. I got it like $1.20, like $300.
Yeah, I've got this AKRX I'm in, which I can get down to the previous lower day. I'm okay, but it's got a break. It's just in this channel. I mean, the channel's getting tighter, and we're almost getting a wedge, but I see it based on the cloud, 11:45, so 12:45 we should hopefully shorten.
Sorry, who's out of Florida?
I think it's, let me check it. LSHIF. It's about $1. It's a cannabis play. It looks like it's got a lot of room to run to like maybe $2. So could be a good low risk. But just walk
Gotcha. Yeah, I think you mentioned that last night.
Yeah, the article was forget about Tilray, buy this one. So I looked at it and it looked pretty good. But Florida is looking to go recreational pretty soon, and they're a Florida-based company, I believe.
Ah, this AKRX. Break, you bugger.
And SBLK still got a lot of room to run. They got a price target of 50, and I think it's trading it like I haven't checked it, but that one's running.
Good, I'm not sure. You have a look and see where I could get in, but I'm not trading anything else until I do this.
Position.
Jump again.
Gotcha.
No, I'm back down, actually. No, I'm up.
As I say, missing opportunities, but with 2 red trades, it's just not good practice. Let's give myself a bigger hole. Chasing. I do more chasing.
Still sucking on the open, though.
Yeah, I haven't even got to my computer yet today. I was laying in bed, and I was like, I'm going to buy this.
You did buy SBLK?
No, I wish I had the funds to. I got in on $1 stock.
Okay.
You got to get your
That one
license
I
and
keep
what else?
saying.
Florida one.
LHSIF. It looks like it's on an uptrend, so it break out even more as soon as it breaks that high level.
Oh, I can help you with that. I can help you with that. Send you it. What?
Yeah, this is just stupid, dude.
What?
On,
Which
there
one?
You go. Break. Keep pushing. Down.
It's my
Come on, you can do it. $4. That's what we want out of this one. I'm down to a $200 loss now. Up to 100 off.
Good job.
Patience, dude. Patience.
Okay,
It's been an hour and a bit already.
Did you get any sleep tonight?
I was expecting Sanofi to take a little run, but it's still getting pinned a little bit. SNY. They got skin cancer approval on Friday.
SYN or SNY?
SNY, Sanofi. I feel like they're a huge, strong company. But I don't know if that product's going to be enough to like push the market cap up more than it is. But it is skin cancer treatment, so that's good. It's always good news. LSHIF looking to break out. It wants to break this high.
That's why I hate it when I look back at stuff. NBev, I had 1,000 shares on that thing, dude. I could have, if I'd have got in off the VWAP, it would have been $800.
Damn.
Instead, I waited, and went and lost $20.
There'll be more. It'll be all right.
Sure. It's crap entries.
I mean, looks like all the cannabis stocks are back in play today.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching everything pre-market when I woke up this morning. I was like, whoa, everything's kind of up and up and up. A lot of things gapped
sorry
today.
about that, guys. I was on the phone. And it looks like TWLO is missed the bottom on it. 350, where to bottom out at? Right about there, right about when I left. I'm not gonna jump into it now. It's chasing at this point. It could be a good dip buy on a swing trade, but yeah. I'm not gonna get into it. I am currently, I think today's gonna be the first day I've actually finished my account bigger than what I started with.
So the big plays for BA was one.
Yeah, I'm 60 bucks in the green. Still BA, Nvidia, and Netflix still running.
Nice, dude. Practice, practice, practice.
Still plenty of time to change that.
That's wrong. Make sure you lock in your profits. At least some of them.
I'm gonna hold. I got the remainder on BA swing. I think swing.
Put some stops in or something. I don't know. Don't give it all back.
Fade's not working anymore, Casino. I haven't been trading it. Oh, what I really want to do is go test out and play with my new camera. So I got a
Man, I can't believe it. OGEN is still running. I was in at 50.
got a
out
new
at like 80. It's like, wow.
A6500 Sony with a 18-105 lens. It's a 4 f-stop shutter, unfortunately, so it's not too great at low light.
OGEN is breaking out. Ogun.
But we'll be able to make some pretty thing. Probably need to update the firmware on it. I got a lot of shit to do. I probably need to shut down the stream and go do it. I got a bunch of and stuff. I gave up my day job. It is a bad, I would say it's a bad idea to give up your day job, but it also forces you to figure it the fuck out. I'm glad I quit my job. I don't have one now, but it was super fucking stressful. Really, really stressful to do that. And I also blew up $13,000 in my bank account and racked up $11,000 in credit card debt to figure it out. And I still have credit card debt I'm paying off. I would not, do not stop, quit your job to day trade though if you don't have it. I would say at least 2 years income in the bank, not in your portfolio, in your bank account.
How do you know 20 minutes? What tells you that?
Cloud.
Yeah, it's
I got you.
definitely a roller coaster.
Looking forward to see the shape of the cloud and basically what's coming up. Tells me.
Do you trade a lot?
Hmm?
Do you trade on the ET a lot?
No, I use it more for trends when it's in trend or moving on a trend just to see the shape of the cloud. I use a 5 minute. 5 minutes seems to be a reasonable representation. If it's following trend, I mean, if it breaks trend, then it's useless. But if you're in a downward trend and you're below the cloud, then you can typically see from the shape of the cloud below the cloud when you're going to accelerate down or flatten out, or accelerate down or flatten down, flatten out. So, we'll see.
Still using the Golden Cross, Leggy?
Yeah, I do, for verification, for sure. I mean, I send you an update, actually, Garen. I've got one with some filtering in it.
Been trading these bullish bull flag runs. all week, and I don't even see the 200 on my small charts because it's all bullish.
I would say the big thing, that the big revelation, or not even revelation, but it's just really trying to find those ranges. So when
Yeah,
you've got
absolutely,
your support
Captain.
and resistance, trying to find areas where there's a good gap, so that you know that once you do break, that you're going to have a little bit of a run. Like if you're drawing support and resistance and they're all 10 cents apart, then 2 or 3 of them up, there's one that's $5 apart, then that's the one you really want to be taking.
Worst
If you break
worst
that,
loss I
then
ever
you've got a
had.
long way to go.
Probably the time I lost the big wheel race in preschool. I was really upset about that. I'd worked real hard on that one.
Good probability one if it breaks it, because it must have been a previous strong support or resistance, and secondly, good return because it should. In principle,
It's
be the
about
long all right. This is my chart.
it's about time, John.
I get acquired box.
You-
Let's see if I'm right.
I value my time more than I do money. So for me, I will take. Well, I took a pay cut of. I was making about 45 to 55, depending on overtime, as an engineer, manufacturing engineer at my old job, and I took a cut of no pay for the entire year. I had no income, trying to start my YouTube and build a business, because I valued my time more than anything else. I know that if I invest in myself now and I don't invest in a job, because to me I see a job as a waste of time, unless you're making mad money and you have ridiculous cash flow out of it. Like the only way I would take a job is if I make at least $4,000. I can put back $4,000 a month cash flow into an investment. Other than that, it's not worth it for me to take a job, because I know that investing in myself in the long run will compound, and the money will make will be worth even more than any day job. So like right now, I'm trying to get good at the stock market, but my goal is maybe 5% growth a week on my account. So I start with a $3,000 account and just times that per week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. And that's very conservative. Obviously, I'm going to get better and better as time goes on with trading. But stock market's compounding interest, whereas a job is just flat linear hourly payment. And on top of that, jobs take your time. You only get paid as long as you're working and you're actually producing something. Whereas passive income, or like real estate or the stock market or YouTube, you make money continuously, and it scales as it grows. So it's a better long-term investment than a job. This is live, Chemical. Well, I'll just ban you, Chemical, so I wouldn't do that. This is live trading. I'm currently live, and then I'm trading Nvidia, BA, and Netflix. No, because I'm not yet profitable and consistent with my strategy, child. I'm learning a new strategy. I'm not going to jump into a live account when I'm losing in paper, which actually I'm green today. This is the biggest green day I've had. It would have been even more green if I didn't trade the open. Can you guys see oh yeah, you can't see my profit loss. Hold on. So there, that bottom corner. Actually, let me put up a little bit. Those are my 3 trades that I'm in right now. See my P&L right here. Yeah, multiple streams of income's where it's at. Oh, come on, NVIDIA. Break. It's got a nice 30-minute flag. I'm really liking NVIDIA. Needs to go. BA starting to slow down on BA. We're starting to get selling volume. Oh, do I hold? Watch the profits go away for the swing. All right, I need conviction on BA right now. So let's check the. This is the weekly chart. Let's check the monthly. Yeah, I'm gonna hold. We got this monthly run. This is gonna be a very nice swing trade. Oh, Roku. Shit. Check out Roku. Flag break. 10-minute. Shit.
Going along.
Yeah, I missed that double bottom right on my EMAs.
Yeah. Have a golden arrow at the VWAP.
I could get into it, but this is gonna be a shitty entry. All right, so 50-cent stop loss trade by Roku.
Leggy Dominic here. I just shot you a message when you get the chance.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely, child. I live streamed the last live account that I had. I blew up my last account live. I stream every day. Every single trade is live, paper or real. Favorite color? Used to be blue, now it's red. You know what? I have to get through. Man, I got bills. I think I'm gonna buy the $3,000 account from Tradenet, but I don't have $3,000 right now. I'll have to wait. Might be able to buy it next month. The intro account is just so damn hard. Yeah, there's the break on NVIDIA. And what did I just get filled on Roku?
All right, 10 minutes.
I'm in Roku. That's 76.92. Loose starter. Looking for it to go long for the day. This is TradingView, Tom. I haven't even checked the SPY today. Oh, wow. So, hell, all these runners are going to run even more. Nice call, Lewis. I didn't even check it, but the SPY is at the 50 retracement for the day right now. It hasn't even gone long yet. It's about to get its flag break, it looks like. Big bullish engulfing on the 5-minute. So all these runners are going to run more. Nvidia breaking. Perfect trade on Nvidia. Perfect fucking trade.
Yep, nice. Still in there, yeah?
I'm gonna hold BA long. As long as it doesn't come down and touch my stop or my entry. Just gonna let it run. It's just harder, Rich. So this is my cheat sheet calculator. I use this to size into trades. Right now I've got it set to $3,000 portfolio, and I'm looking to make a 1-to-1 trade for me is $54 at 2%. So $54 is 2% of the 3,000 count, which gives me 50 trades before I blow up the account. So you know, you take 3,000 divided by 50. And you get about 60 trades. I'm 54, but whatever. When you have the $700 intro account, I have to be risking like 9% for the same amount of profit. 8.5, which means I only get 12 trades before I blow up. You know, 700 divided by 50. You have less room to make mistakes and screw up, and it gets more and more stressful because your account's going to blow up. So the larger your account is, the more basically the safer it is, the less risk it is per trade on your account. Yeah, I've got 3 runners right now, doing really good. Fucking except for Roku. It's a game of percentages. Crypto's 24/7. Alright, I got stopped out of Roku. I've traded Roku for a loss all day. I should have paid attention to my EMAs more on Roku. I should have.
All right, 5 minutes.
I should have entered that on
countdown
EMAs, not range. Up 100 on Nvidia.
Nice, dude. She's pushing. Look at that.
Potato would start with the education. For $275, it's well worth it. What you get in his videos, you get access to all his old webinars. It's like 100 hours worth of content, probably more actually. I just haven't measured it. Okay, I'm gonna start moving my stop losses up on Nvidia. Hell, I'll probably swing. I'm gonna swing half of Nvidia as well. Roku. Looking for a bounce here on Roku. I'm gonna re-enter Roku at 76.37. Leverage sites got filled on Roku.
What? What did you say?
I got filled on Roku at 76.37. Probably a little heavy into it. I might need to downsize. Downsize.
Hey, Garen, at some point, can I get image permissions for the live trading pit in the pit?
Let's see. Are you new join?
Yeah, I still am. I still got the little bird next to my name.
Okay.
Does it work off like promotions?
Yeah, it
from
works
that-
off
from
promotions.
that.
That way we don't get spam. I need to actually
Okay.
check how the promotion things are going. Have you checked your stat bot stuff?
No, I haven't. I didn't know it was there. I'm still kind of new. I've just kind of been figuring it all out. But this is my home base for sure. I joined a lot of other stock trading channels, or servers, but I like this one the most.
Because it's the best.
Okay, you've had
It
100
is.
hours in voice, so I can throw you FNG.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah, man. 100 hours in voice. That's awesome.
All right, was that Spire or Kit?
Spire. I just wanted to post I got one of my watch lists of all the things that are moving cannabis related today. I wanted to post it in there.
All right, try it now. You should be able to.
Cool. Yeah, looks like I got pit access.
Pit pass.
If it's a watch list, you can throw it in watch lists.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, I use leverage, but I don't use leverage to size into stuff heavier. I use it to bind out larger cap stocks, basically. You don't use leverage to go in 2 or 3 or 4 times heavier into a trade. You just use it by more, to enter more trades or
Hey, did anyone short SQ today?
nope, I'm long on everything.
Short what?
SQ.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, nice short.
Yeah, I shorted it at 100, but I had to go out, so I got out at 99.
Right, I'm seeing it coming down to. If it breaks this next range, it'll come down to 97, probably flat.
Yeah, I mean, the second ideal entry would have been at 99.25. I mean, if you would have shorted there, you could have got a better entry.
Nvidia's getting held up at 290. We'll say the one downside with TradingView is I can't do trailing stops out half on Nvidia. IGC. What, breaking short? I don't like it. In the mid of its range, bouncing off VWAP. A little choppy. AMD looks good though. Better on the 10-minute. Range here.
Yeah, BHC is making a big reversal on that news. It's hit resistance right now, though.
Yeah, I don't like AMD.
Man, I wish I had money. I made some good calls over the weekend.
Looks like it's breaking. AMD's breaking the weekly flag, but it doesn't really have enough range for me, and you just got a big bullish engulfing on the 5-minute. IGC's bullish. I don't counter trend trade. I will not short IGC until it has a first day red. I mean, it's a picture perfect pump and dump and a short, but I'm not going to try to catch the top.
SBLK is pulling back to its last flag. This has got a price. It's only trading at $15 right now. It's got a price target of 50. So keep eyes on SBLK. SBLK, yeah. There's a lot of upside to this one. They're like a container shipping company, which seems to be trending right now.
Yeah, if it holds above 15.10, then it's good for long.
Yeah, or VWAP around 1480.
Yeah, if you get a bounce around VWAP, then it's good.
And then there's a ticker, BHC. They got relieved of SEC investigation. So that's making a big reversal today, too.
I'm liking SBLK on the weekly chart. Check it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a bunch of upgrades. Price target $50. I think this one's going to run over the next few days. Happen over the weekend. I've been using my newsfeed server to get all this info. It's been pretty invaluable. It's been helping out a lot.
So yeah, I'd like to throw some of that into here when I got time. I'm super busy this week though.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're saying SBLK has a price target of 50, 50?
Yeah.
I got stopped out of Roku. Again.
I'm seeing price target with news for 928 at $17, but it did go up within the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. Where did I see 50? Hold on.
Options. If it's making higher lows, it's going long.
Feed now. 17 price target.
Yeah.
Well, let me make sure that's the right
I
one.
got stopped out of Netflix.
Yes, please. But still a good find.
Yeah. Dutch Bank AG upgraded their with price target of $50. Let me make sure I can find the article, but I took notes on it.
Options. It's entirely bullish. Everything says it's going long. If I was gonna get into it, I would have dip bought it. All right, I got stopped out of Netflix. Just got stopped out of Netflix. I don't see it dropping. It's making higher highs and higher lows. It's on a solid uptrend. Might drop later in the day. Got stopped out of Nvidia.
Hey, where did you enter on Nvidia?
Where did I enter?
Yeah.
Let me pull it up. My entry on Nvidia, I had a dip buy when it tested VWAP at around 1050 in the morning. My average was like 28 or 286.70, somewhere around there. And then after that big bullish engulfing, it pulled back and retested. I added into it at around 287.50 or 287 flat, somewhere around there, for full size, and I just let it run until it broke trend. Now.
Yeah, nice man, nice.
Thanks. I don't pay attention to percentages. It's all chart for me. SPY looks like a dip. It's getting rejected. If it
SBLK might
closes and confirms, it might.
If it holds 1510, it might go up.
MBVE. Yeah. It's at a resistance though. I don't like trading these. This one's just to me it would have been a trade yesterday.
Trying to find this SBLK article.
Yeah, SBLK might go up, man.
Yeah. Beth's talking about Netflix right now.
Probably needs to break the 50 on the 1 minute.
Beth is looking for 400 this week or next week on Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix. Yeah, Netflix has an ascending triangle on daily.
For those that don't know who Beth is, she's part of Spartan's group. She's a 30-year options trader and used to run a hedge fund. She's pretty good at the FANG. Alt. I was watching Alt yesterday.
There is one more guy with Spartan, right? What's his name?
Who?
Beth Spartan and one more guy. I saw the other day on stream. Yeah.
Yeah, South Beach was a hedge fund trader too. Alt popping. Buying volume's increasing. For me, the trade would have been my entry for this would be 530, around there, 527 maybe. It's got an uptrend on the 5-minute, but it's not enough. I mean, you could have a lot of upside potential, but I don't know. It's down.
For all the penny traders, there's a ticker CYHHZ. It's doing pretty good on uptrend. I picked this one up. I picked this one out yesterday. I can't remember on what news, but
it's in the options theme, dark right here. Just click the gear icon up in the corner. Lighter dark theme. Yeah, I do not like white. I could not stare at that all day. My eyes would be fried. See it flip. All right, I've only got BA left, swinging 20% of my original. My average is 377.30, up $70 right now. Stop loss is below VWAP, but I'm gonna shut down the stream and get off here and stuff done. I'm probably gonna shoot a video today, and I think Spartan's gonna jump in with me after post market and do some basically do a review video of my trades today, commentate and tell me what to do better. So I'll see you guys later tonight or tomorrow on the stream.
See ya.
Yeah, see you, man.
See you, Garen.
Are you gonna post a video of him giving you that kind of help, or is it just gonna be a one-on-one?
Oh no, I'm definitely gonna video it, and he'll be a part of it.
Yeah. Okay, have fun, man.
All right, guys. That's about it. Today was green. My equity is up. I'm $6 off of being the account turning totally green. So on the paper account, let me pull up my trades for the day. So from here up, all these trades were my opening trades in the morning. I would be green if I just did not trade until 9 o'clock. I wish it would tell me the exact time I took these. But the big trades I had were waiting till 10 o'clock, waiting for the flag setups, and entering into the flags and the dips on the momentum. If I do that, I seem to be extremely profitable. If I don't do that, I seem to lose money. So I will try to get some videos up today. I might be having 2 videos, actually. It'll be the review video with Spartan, and I might do a video on my cheat sheet calculator. Actually, I think I'll do that right now. I'm going to shut down the stream and shoot that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. IGC? What time frame are you trading on? Strictly, are you trying to short the entire thing, or are you just trying to do like the 1-minute shorts? Oh yeah, I've been watching IGC. I just haven't traded it. To me, IGC was more of a swing trade way back at the beginning, last week. I'm watching it. I just the R&R is not there for me. Oh, yeah. The short for me would be at the top end. I'd short up here, this area. But all right, I'm gonna shut down the stream, guys. Oh, see you tomorrow.